My goodness, work. Make sure I'm showing up without having to search myself today. We'll see. Oops, still got to search myself. Whatever. Good morning. Or good afternoon for those on the East Coast. Of course, I'm going live right as the House is coming back in session, so I have that on C-SPAN in the background. But we're still gonna do our thing. And we'll see how that goes. Goodness me. Hello, hello. East Coast doesn't count. Time zones are woke. Hi, Chris. Have a great day. I hope you're enjoying your new job. My goodness. I like dusted this yesterday. Now it's all like off kilter. Okay. Another day. Mike Johnson is already kind of putting the preparations in place for this to be paused or stopped or stalled in the Senate. You're kind of yeah, only kind of. Really? China has one time zone? Huh. How do they get away with that? It's interesting. I mean, I'm fine with get rid of that damn shit, but hi, Kelsey. I'm doing well. Just, surviving in this world. How does it feel that Trump? How do we know? We know he's involved in the files in some way. I've never claimed that he did something specific. I'm saying, at the very least, he knew. That should be enough for you. He's openly lying and saying, like, I didn't spend a lot of time with him. He spent more time with him than he spent with his kids. Can't find me pictures of him with his kids compared to the pictures I can find of him with Jeffrey. It's interesting. The way you guys will pretzel yourselves to keep supporting him versus just getting the information out there. Yeah, Bernie, that's fine. I personally don't until I can see, but like if you were doing this in a court case, right, with evidence, you would have enough substantial evidence for sure for it to be a thing. Yeah, sound hurts. That's fine. Go arrest them. Investigate them and arrest them. I have no problem with that. Obama's not going to be on that list, though. That's do you not know how old Obama is? Yet nobody wants to take pics with his kids. That's true. But you can, if Obama is in there, go throw him in there too. That one's a little bit of a stretch, I will say. Not because I'm defending Obama, just because of like years versus age. Doesn't make any sense, but everybody else, sure. I don't think he was in politics yet. No, not really. Not in that way, but sure. Oh, are they flying planes a bunch at Buckley? We used to, we lived over there, and it was just, yeah, jets all day. It was very, very loud. I'm not a Democrat, P. Morris, so there would be that. Anyway, now that we have 100 people in here, hello, everyone. Welcome in on this Tuesday. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to bring my backup account up. You guys, that is my backup account. If you are not following that, please do so. I have about 30-ish, a little over 30 people, and then that will hit 1,000. I tried to see if I could start going live on that this last weekend with the 970 that I have. No, I could not. So let's try and get that to 1,000. See if we can get that going if you're not following that backup account. I would appreciate it if you did. But welcome in everyone. Keep doing all the good things. We are tapping and we have hit 2,000 likes. I'd prefer to get to 5. But now that we've hit 2, we can have conversations with Trump supporters based off of factual information and not your feelings. It is 1-0 or a swan to boot a guest you no longer want to listen to. If we could wait till about the 5-minute mark, that would be wonderful. To send that 1-0, you can do so in the links in my bio. I do have that 100 goal that I have every day. My husband's pay is pending and has not gone through, and it has been 3 days. So it is as if my husband has not been paid. So in order to do things, we have and pay bills, we have been dipping into the savings that I've been saving for my car, which means that I'm gonna have to start completely over and saving for the trade-in on my car, which sucks. So if you guys have any extra that you are willing to send to me and to reach out to me for, I would appreciate it. If not, you guys can keep doing all the good things by tapping, sharing, sending your daily heart me, and I appreciate you guys all being here. Is what Trump's fault, Jeff? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh my goodness, that's cute. No pumpkin carriage. In other news, we all know the big stories, right? We know. Just be prepared. I want you to be prepared that if this goes through the way it's supposed to go through, it is going to get stopgapped in the Senate. If it doesn't get stopgapped in the Senate, I have a huge feeling that they're not going to get the things that they are supposed to get, because Donald Trump made it very clear in his truth post about that they were going to be allowed to have the things they could legally have. So he's already addressed Pam Bondi starting an investigation on this, which, thought she would have already been doing. Seeing as he talked about this on the campaign trail one time, if not a couple times. But why doesn't he just release it, for one? But two, they're trying to put it in place like, oh, well, look, I wanted to. I said release it. And I can't now because it's being investigated, guys. Like, he's already covering his own ass, and it's not going to fucking work. What little notes? I don't have little notes. What are you talking about? I have Twitter up right now, and it's his speech from the McDonald's Impact Summit. I don't have notes. I'm talking off the riff right now. And if you guys want to come in here and do the what about Biden, that's totally fine with me. You can do that. I will agree with you. Biden did not do anything in regards to the e-files the entire time that he was in office. Granted, Ghislaine Maxwell's case was still going through, and her appeals case did not end until 2024, which means that most of the documents were sealed because she was still actively going through her case. So there's that. But in general, if you want to say Biden, the Democrats, and the Republicans in Congress during Biden's tenure did not do anything, sure. I absolutely agree with you. I can't go back in time and make them change that. None of them had mentioned it. It wasn't an issue that they had on the table then, right? Donald Trump made it an issue in regards to his own base. You cannot be mad about the fact that he brought it up, he made it an issue, and now he is running from it. If you want to blame them, you can fucking blame them. I don't have an issue with that. But guess what, guys? We're in 2025 now. Can't go back and change what they didn't do. So let's focus on the fact that this man is running from it. Cool. Hello, love.
Hi. Hold on. For some reason, my phone's like, fuck you.
He is running from it, Jeff, because if he wasn't running from it, he could have just released it way earlier.
Oh, he could have.
He could do it now. He could do it right now.
He could contact Pam Bondi or Kash Patel or whomever and be like, hey, just put it out now.
He could do it right now. No, they're not. No, they're not, Jeff. If they were doing that, they could just straight release it. This is what you guys don't understand. This is a vote that had to be forced. That is what the discharge petition was. Remember when Mike Johnson went on a week-long vacation and closed down the House a week before they needed to have conversations about the government shutdown deal? This was a week before that. He did that because he didn't want to come in and swear in Adelita Grijalva, who was going to be the 218th signature on the discharge petition that would have forced a vote that him and James Comer did not want to bring up on their own. So no, he's not. What he is doing now is covering his ass by saying, wow, this is going to happen anyway, because now they have the 218 signature. They have to bring the vote up. He only had 7 legislative days to bring the vote up before they can then censure him. So they have to bring it up. So Trump is covering his ass by saying, yes, vote for it, guys. I want you to vote for it. He could have just come out and released it. He could have just done that. Now he's trying to say, yes, vote for it So then it's going to go through the House, and then it's going to get stalled in the Senate, and then he's going to say Pam Bondi is investigating, and that is why we can't release shit. Like, this is very well planned out. You guys always say he's playing chess, not checkers. Well, apparently you guys are playing checkers because you're dumb as fuck to see what he's doing. Yes, they're voting on it today, not because he wants them to, but because they're forced to. Mike Johnson cannot delay this vote except for 7 more days. Wow. Like, follow the timeline of how this happened. This is very, very easy. By the way, real quick stop. W Scarlett in the chat. Scarlett, thank you so much for the 10 on the Blue app. I appreciate you, and we appreciate you so much. You are such a valued member of our community, and truly, truly, we love seeing you in here every single day.
By the way, if you guys want to check out a way to support Scarlett, link is in the bio up in my tree. There's a GFM to assist Scarlett with everything that is going on. Scarlett's boyfriend was picked up by ICE. There are things that are happening, and we want to do as much as we can to support. If you can't even throw anything towards that, just share it out. Trying to reload my ground news to see if there's anything big that's coming up. I don't see anything.
Yeah, why would he go off on MTG? Why would he be attacking Marjorie Taylor Greene if he wanted this release? Why would he have a meeting in the Situation Room trying to get Lauren Boebert to take her name off of the discharge petition? It doesn't make any sense.
And when they chose not to take their names off of that, then they proceeded to oust them.
Correct.
Make that shit make sense. If he wants it released, why is he outing people that want it?
Like, you guys are so stuck in defending him. Critique him. Call him out.
Do something.
Wait and
Hey, this is Dirk here. Thank you so much for bringing me up. This is fantastic.
Dirk, I know.
Really
yes, okay.
it.
What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I just wanted to say that he's the greatest president we've had in the past 100
Why are you
years.
serious on other panels but not on mine? I've heard you have serious conversations.
This is serious.
Okay, well then don't glaze Trump here. Let's talk about him. Why are you still supporting him?
Well, like I said, he's the greatest president we've had in the past 100 years.
How?
We have the most secure border we've had in the history of our
What has he done for the border?
He removed catch and release. He is trying to re-implement.
We never had a catch and release policy. I would like you, Dirk, find me where we had a catch and release policy, what the code was called.
I'm not your Google. I'm not Google.
Oh, well, if you made a claim, you should be able to back it up,
right? Look at the immigration numbers.
That's fine. The immigration numbers, we don't have crossings.
Yeah, all we needed was a new president.
We don't have crossings. We have encounters. That's totally fine. But again, you made a claim that they reversed or repealed or got rid of a catch and release policy. I would like to find that in the law. I would like you to find that in the law where there was an act.
Well, it's not a law. It's an executive order.
So executive orders hold no power, though.
But show me where that is.
No power. Do you know?
Show me where that is.
What an executive order is?
What's the executive order number, Dirk?
Well, like I said, I'm not Google.
Okay, so then don't make fucking claims about shit you don't know about. You guys can't back up anything you say, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're not going to come in here, and you're not going to say shit without backing it up. I'm not your Google. You obviously don't Google anything.
Also, while we're having this conversation, the Trump administration is making plans to sell F-35s to Saudi Arabia.
Correct. He did a nice flyover for the Saudi prince. That's really fun. Actually, I meant to bring up that quote. They were talking to someone. Let me see if I can find it. I retweet a lot of things, so sometimes it's hard to find. Oh, so I'm going to butcher his name, excuse me. Representative Moulinar on Trump selling F-35 to Saudi Arabia. I believe the president is bringing different countries into the coalition that would be more aligned with Western values and with respect for national security. I trust this team. Oh, you mean the country that helped fund and grow the terrorist group that attacked us and had the biggest act of terrorism that this nation has ever seen? I guess that never forget didn't mean a goddamn thing to these people.
Well, it's no different. Whenever anything's happened like this, it's not like he invited people to Camp David during one of the 9/11 memorials. He doesn't care.
Dirk, I'm not coming up because you don't have conversations with factual evidence. And I have told you all a million times, if you're going to come up and have conversations about Trump, we're going to do so with factual evidence. So if you say something, you better be damn sure ready to back it up. And you're not. So go away.
Sparky, Mamdani was 10 when it happened.
Why are we talking about Mamdani?
Because they have to pivot to Islamophobia.
He's going to be mayor of New York. That has nothing to do with the nation. I have to talk like what, Jeff?
Again, at least the person I voted for isn't on the e-files.
Yeah, no.
At least
me and
the
Mom Donnie
person
were
I
the
vote-
same age when it happened.
Like, you guys are crazy. It's not. Then you guys will pivot to fucking Dearborn, as if you've ever lived near Dearborn or have ever been in Dearborn, Michigan, whatsoever. You guys
Martin-
don't know what you're talking about.
And Martin, I don't see where that was a win. He said victims voted for Trump. Yeah, one of the victims who speaks out openly has said that she voted for Trump, and she's disappointed in him for blocking this. Did you hear the entirety of her speech, or just the first part that you liked, and then you didn't listen anymore?
They don't listen. That's the thing.
Mm.
They do not listen.
But of course, it was a woman talking, so.
Mm-hmm.
She said he wasn't involved. Here's the thing. I'm not saying he was involved. I'm saying he knew. Based off of the information that we have, he fucking knew, and he didn't do anything about it. Why is that not a problem for you? This was his best fucking friend.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that Hudson was going to Dearborn, Augie. That's crazy. Hudson's someone. I believe is he trying to run for governor in Michigan now, Augie? Since Whitmer's dropping.
Martin, I'm not ignoring Bill Clinton. Go get his ass too. I don't give a fuck. Go take Bill Clinton. Nobody gives a fuck. He's disgusting.
He didn't. He said it was better. That's crazy.
Hello?
Zach, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I actually didn't vote in the election, but I would have.
Why didn't you vote?
I was really sick. So I
Do you not
didn't
have
vote.
mail-in ballots where you are?
What state are you in?
I'm in Jersey.
There's mail-in ballots. You could have
You could've-
registered to
yeah.
vote.
I just didn't vote.
Oh, cool. Take your privilege and go away.
Bye.
So then you don't have a say in what's happening to people or to you either. So
Oh, Augie, I looked at his website. I have some content I can make about this. This is so silly. So silly.
they're mad in the comments.
Oh yeah, no.
Democrats protected. Yeah, get rid of them too.
Throw
Nobody up here's
everyone under the
defending that shit.
prison.
Don't
Like
fucking
it doesn't
care.
it doesn't matter.
Nobody cares.
It does not matter who is on the fucking list.
Mm-mm.
Any person's even the reference to someone, throw them under the prison.
Can you say the same about Trump? Can you say the fucking same? Like him?
Oh, I'm scared.
Just gifts that he posts. Like accountability. Fucking 77 million MAGA versus accountability. And you guys can't talk about it.
You guys can't defend it. There's nothing to defend anymore. Just give up at this point. This man,
Your
there is
party is so fucked. Actually, it was something I wanted to bring up. It doesn't even relate it to Jeffrey, but what Trump has done to the party. Because they've made him such a demagogue that only his voice matters, even though he's losing his grip on the Republican Party, which is funny as fuck to see. But he's torn it apart. Like, who's the guy that we think is going to run for president that makes the most sense? J.D. Vance, right? Like, that's going to be the person that they pick because that's who Heritage paid for, Peter Thiel paid for. That's where the money's going. That's who they're going to pay for. Well, Ted Cruz just came out and said that he's running again. And after what Trump has already done to Ted Cruz, like, I fucking hate Ted Cruz, don't get me wrong. But what Donald Trump does to the people within his own party, how he tears them down, I don't see where they're going to have this mass coalition to be able to, like, get a Republican candidate in there. They fight amongst each other too much now because of Trump. Dirk, I wanted to be clear, actually. I meant to be clear on that. Do you have the executive action that proposed a catch and release policy, or do you have the executive action that repealed a catch and release policy? Because that's just Trump saying there was one versus there actually being one, right? We don't have a catch and release policy in the United States. What we have is basically like a bail system where it's like, okay, we detained you, we've documented you, you have a court date on this time, and we know where you're going, we have you. Some of them are given ankle monitors, given out, and they have to come back for their court dates, like any bail system. So you would have to show me where there's a catch and release policy. That's not a thing. Trump also does that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's okay to disagree with people who voted the same way. Yes. No. So here's the thing. It is okay to disagree with people who voted the same way. What I'm saying is that Trump has destroyed the party. So, like, the infighting that there is going to be to try to build what the Republican Party will be once he's gone, I think is going to be a huge thing to overcome for the Republican Party. Yes, it's totally fine. People disagree within parties all the time. I don't have an issue with that. I'm actually glad. That's a good thing. But I think where the money is going to be endorsing versus the people that now have been torn down by Trump is going to be an issue because he's made himself such a cult leader within the party that he's made it so that you can't disagree. So I don't know where they're going to be able to go with that. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to be interested to see how they reckon with that come 2028. That's all I meant.
God, this shit's so funny. Augie, I'm looking at it. I don't know if you're still in here. I'm looking at his website and I can't help but laugh. It's someone running for the governor of Michigan, and I worked on his campaign when he was trying to run for president as an independent, and he is a shitbag altogether. He's a gross man. Should never be in politics. Should probably focus on his marriage with his wife, but that's beside the point. And his policies are so it's funny as shit. If any Michiganders are in here, right, and you vote blue, don't put Hudson in for governor. Whatever he says.
What will I do if Trump is exonerated? If he was going to be exonerated, they would have had it out already.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing. Again, me personally, I'm not claiming he did something. I'm saying my claim is he knew. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. He fucking knew. I don't know why that's not enough for you. He wouldn't be fighting it this hard. He wouldn't be calling it a hoax
If
he wasn't implicated in some way.
The other thing, too, that never fails is the fact that you guys are like, well, he's putting things in. What is being put into place? The government was shut down.
Mm-hmm.
There is no piece of legislation moving forward whatsoever.
Block.
Like,
I love when they write it in the chat. Just go away. I don't know. Like, swipe away.
Like, why are you guys so scared? You can't defend this man.
Yes, I am a never Trumper. You're absolutely correct. But there are reasons for that. He does not have policies that are beneficial for the American people. He does not care about the American people.
As simple as this, right? The only healthcare I will support or approve is sending the money directly back to the people, with nothing going to the big fat rich insurance companies who have made trillions, $trillions, and ripped off America long enough. The people will be allowed to negotiate and buy their own much better insurance. Power to the people. Congress, do not waste your time and energy on anything else. This is the only way to have a great healthcare in America. Get it done now. President DJT. He's even stated while he was running on the campaign trail that he has concepts of a healthcare plan. Every 2 weeks, right, guys? Every 2 weeks.
And so what that means, though, is he's doing the same thing we already do. He's just handing you a direct check, but worse. It's worse than that, because basically he's advocating for there's a word for it, it's like a personal health account or something, and most of the time that gets used for things like dental and vision that aren't included in insurance, and you're giving it so more people are going to get denied. That's all you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Health savings account, thank you. More people are just going to get denied, and you're not giving them enough money for them to pay for their shit. Like, Dr. Oz was asked about this, and he just told people to be healthier. That was his response. Just be healthier. You know, you can be really fucking healthy and have a baby, and it costs you 18 grand, right?
Ash, come up and defend this man.
These pictures are old. I know they're old, but he's the one denying he was close with him. Why'd they get into a fight?
I think it's worse that women defend this. I think that's the biggest thing that annoys the fuck out of me. Innocent children, literal young girls, were forced. How does that not make
They stopped being friends because of real estate. I don't know if you know that.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, the poor won't be insured, and well, what's going to happen? Like, and then with the premiums on top of it, the premiums increasing, you're going to have people who are healthy just stop paying for insurance because they can't afford it anymore, which then leaves the poor and the sick and the elderly to take up that burden, and it increases premiums even more.
See, and then you have gross fuckers who make really disgusting comments and trying to defend this man, making comments like young girls can take it. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
They have, because they are too deep in with him now. I told you, sunk cost fallacy. They are way too deep in with him now. WB, how are you doing today?
Good.
And what would you like to talk about?
Agreed with you
About what?
about Trump.
You're saying over the weekend you completely changed course?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you, WB. I'm very glad to hear that, and I hope I don't see you in other lives where I find out that that's not the truth. Debate talk's very small.
Mm-hmm.
What did it? Who knows, Megan? Rawl, how are you today?
What up, yo?
Did you vote for Trump?
Always.
Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
17, Alaska.
Can't
You
vote.
didn't
Bye,
vote,
kid.
and you can't be on live. Why'd you lie to me?
Go back to school.
I am not I'll tell you guys why. I am not supporting Trump because he does not have any policies that are beneficial to the American people as a whole. Yeah, I know, WB.
We
That's
knew
why I
you were
dropped it.
joshing.
Yeah. So if you guys could explain to me with factual information where his policies are beneficial to the American people as a whole, let alone the fact that you are totally fine with him knowing things about Jeffrey. Don't get it.
Like, there is no specific policy that he has put into place since even in his first term that has benefited American citizens.
Like, if you
Nothing.
want to say that the tax cuts that he did give everybody tax cuts, sure, I can agree with that. That did happen. But disproportionately, it went to the rich. And specifically with the Big Beautiful Bill extensions this time around, it does not make up for tariff cost in groceries, which, by the way, they are pretty much admitting, except for Hassett, who's trying to play games because he's a fucking idiot. They're admitting that tariffs increase the prices, or else they wouldn't be reducing tariffs to decrease the prices, right? Or your healthcare costs. It's not negating the fact that people are going to lose their healthcare and their benefits. Like, people are not making more money. And he just spoke at that McDonald's thing, telling the franchisees and telling the company to fight minimum wage increases. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Don't know what world you guys live in. WB, you're not coming back up. I have no interest. Like, I bring you up every time you come up the first time, but you don't ever have serious conversations. Ever. You guys want to request up and stop being scared in the comments. You guys are real loud in the comments today, I noticed. But while we're sitting here, 267 people in here, let's get that like goal up to like 35,000 while we're sitting here. We have 78 shares. Let's try to get that up to 100. I appreciate you being here. Remember, I do have that 90 goal. I am currently dipping into my save for turning in my car fund because my husband's check is still pending after 3 days, which is fun. I need to get him an actual bank account. I can't do this third-party bullshit anymore. But so we're dipping into that to pay for bills and pay for Christmas gifts. So money I was trying to save, I'm just gonna have to start over. And I appreciate you all who help out. So if you can, I would appreciate you. Yep. Whose food stamps? I use my own. Which we did get those back. And we used those to get some groceries. We made, what did we make? We had risotto, and then we made goulash, and then my husband did carnitas tacos last night. So I used my food stamps for food with my husband's tax money that he pays in and my tax money that I pay in. Yeah, that's how that works. Damn, I want to play. I'm so excited for leftovers carnitas today. I can't even tell you. It's gonna be so good.
Was not homeschooled, Beef Biscuit. You have a lot to say in the comments. Why don't you come up and say it with your full fucking chest?
My
Bet you
husband probably
won't.
hates him as much or more than I do.
Mm.
You kidding? My husband has a shirt with John Lewis on it. My husband has the "Will you shut up, man" from the debate, the first debate, 2020 shirt. He has a "Is he unalived yet" shirt. My husband absolutely fucking hates him. We do disagree on some of our politics, but it's more local tax stuff than it is federal. Because I wouldn't be with him if that was the case. I'd be like, well, love you. We're done. We're done now. Wild, the world you guys live in.
It's not even a world at this point. It's delusion.
But in other news, I wanted to talk about, did you see over the weekend the judge in the James Comey case who is going hard at Lindsay Halligan? And actually they had until yesterday 5 p.m. I believe, to turn over the recordings and of the minutes from the grand jury testimony to James Comey's defense team, which is actually doesn't happen very often for that to be given to them because of how inaccurate some of the statements were. Like something to the effect of there was a statement, it is redacted in that, but the actual statement was. But the judge put in this opinion that that statement in and of itself from the prosecution, from the DOJ, represented or misrepresented the facts that they had. They basically told the grand jury, like, hey, give us this indictment based off of this, but we do have more information coming, which is not how indictments are supposed to work from the grand jury. You get an indictment based off the information you have right in front of you, not for stuff promised for the future. So, yeah, that's looking really, really bad for them, which is even worse for them because of the fact that Letitia James's case is even more rocky than that one. So if that's how it's going already, they're fucked, which we said. It was political persecution. They don't know what they're doing. They hired a fucking idiot who's never tried a case to do this. It's a mess. Throw out the insecure men bat signal or something. Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. That's what they've got left.
Apparently JD Vance got into a car accident with police in Tennessee.
Yeah, and one of his they weren't like, I don't think he was Secret Service, but it was one of the people
That's 2
with
hours away.
was hurt. And I don't think he's posted anything about like, hope you have a good recovery.
Of course he didn't. He doesn't care. What do you mean?
I joked about the JD and Erica thing, but I didn't make any accusations. I just thought it was funny. You know, you voted for a guy who thinks those kinds of jokes are funny.
WB, you call downtown Nashville corrupt because you don't like people having fun.
Speaking of that, there was an order of stay for the National Guard to be in Memphis, so they're going to have to pull out until a further appeals court figures it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going well for Trump these days, guys.
Nope.
The fucking clown show, the fucking card house is falling apart very, very quickly, much quicker than I expected, but it's because he decided to do the whole Blitz campaign. Like, he was just going to be in your face, flood the zone, and it's not working in his favor.
Oh, look, it's another guy who constantly sits in the comments and never comes up with 41.3K followers.
Oh, he bought them
you
all.
Get muted.
Yeah.
Yep. Come up and say it with your full chest.
This is that Vance isn't obligated to check on anyone. This is somebody who works for him, who's escorting him, who keeps him safe. You would think that you would at the very least write a fucking tweet to say, an unfortunate incident happened today with a car accident, and I hope you're doing well and that you have a speedy recovery. I thought that they were all about law enforcement.
He said Nashville, Lakin.
What difference does it make? Trump can't be reelected. You're right, but he can do a lot of damage up until that point.
He's claiming that, but hold on, he's claiming he's going to run for a third term. What do you mean?
I haven't heard him say it in a while. After he did that plane thing where he was like, I can't, unfortunately. Like, he's kind of backed off on it. He's been a little busy. been a little busy. No, he's not, Vanessa. Steve Bannon has talked about it, yes. But then Donald Trump came out after Steve Bannon made that statement. Chronological order is a thing. Timelines are a thing. Steve Bannon said what he said, and then Trump on a plane said, it seems that based off the Constitution, I can't. Does that mean he won't try? I'm not saying that. He'll probably fucking try. It doesn't mean anything. Interesting. She's just mad. Just a bunch of
You guys
mad
have
people.
nothing to stand on right now. 208 of you, and all you have is just fucking ad homs, and you sit in the comments and just yell.
Let them rage.
Like, that's all you guys have at this point.
Oh, that's not good. When Laura Loomer's talking about Laura Loomer, who's a fucking horrible human being, said, "I'm gonna say it. The GOP has a Yahtzee problem, and the more we pretend like we don't, the worse
What
it's
is
going
it
to
with,
get."
like, what is it with, okay, I'm gonna say this,
He's
I'm
a
gonna say
whole
this
ass
really,
Islamophobe, but sure.
I'm gonna say this very, very strongly. I want people to understand that when I call out white women, older white women, I am not talking about older white women who voted for Harris. I am specifically talking about Trump voting women. You guys make no fucking sense to me. Laura Loomer herself is a schnazi. MTG going in yesterday claiming that she's sorry for being a part of bad politics. Bitch, you started it. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think, okay, here's my thing. We don't have to embrace her. Keep calling her a bitch. Keep critiquing her. No problem with that. What I will say is I think in regards to the Jeffrey stuff specifically, I do think that the testimony from the women moved her. I think that's legitimate. I think she's being very sincere in that, and that's why she held her ground firm on that. In regards to the political infighting, I think she's being sincere, not in a way to change who she is. She's still who she is. She believes what she believes. But I think she has realized that when you are for Trump, he's not for you. That's not a guarantee of a mutual relationship. Like, he is going to use you for what he can use you for, and you better defend him until the death, and that is it. And when he turns on you, he turns on you, and that's it. I think she's just realizing that. Like, oh shit, like, oops. Like, I don't think she's still gonna be a Republican. She's still gonna have her crazy ideas that she has. This is not some like overall change of who she is, but I think that there were sincere moments in regards to the Jeffrey stuff. And I think that she is just realizing that, oh, fuck, like, he's just a megalomaniac who wants me to be for him, but he's not actually for the party and for the country.
I see people in the comments when I specified that, I wanted you guys to understand is because when I make comments like that, people get very upset and uncomfortable. And I wanted to make it clear, it's not talking about the people who voted. That's all. Also, yesterday we got KFC because Manny wanted a famous bowl. Here's another form of debate, right? Maybe Trump supporters won't come up and talk about Trump, right? Is this the spork we all know and love?
Looks like it.
What do you mean? It's more rounded.
It's more elongated. No, they changed it. I was like, because our KFC's here, they changed it, and I don't like it.
This is not a spork.
More elongated.
It's a foon. This will get him in.
With a foon?
Yeah.
The foon
Here, look. Like. It's like uneven too.
Right, yeah, Raphael, she's a tool. Use her as the tool that she is. And keep fueling that fire. That would be my thing. Like, we don't have to invite her in, but like, just fuel the
Have her sit
flame.
outside on the bench outside of the room.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean,
she
it's
can have
not
a
that
muffin and a glass of water.
not
What
the
we
muffin.
all need inside.
That's too nice. A muffin.
We're gonna get okay, what are those shitty what are the grandma sewing kit crackers or cookies? She can have one of
You
those.
don't like those?
They're okay.
I feel like those are a treat. What do you mean?
they were when I was growing up because
I was thinking like the elementary school graham crackers they would give you.
oh yeah, they were like
Those
the
ones.
brand.
Yes.
Shit. Yeah. There you go. That's fine.
That's what she gets.
She can have an apple juice. That's fine.
The little tiny apple juice that's frozen.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's fine.
We're on the same page.
That's what she can have while we are in our meeting.
We'll make her a T-shirt that's a stupid seagull bitch.
Yeah, the sewing kit can. That's where we used to put our sewing kits in.
The Christmas cookies.
Yeah, but they sell them all year. You can find them. They're just in a very tucked away spot at King's or for the layman Kroger for everybody else. King's here.
You know,
when I was in Arizona, it was Fry's.
We should
Kroger.
launch when we start working on our other project. We should launch a stupid eagle or a stupid seagull bitch shirt.
Yeah, we should.
That'd be fun.
Daddy Remy, you'll never change my mind. It's not. Do you
don't wanna
have
change your
factual
mind.
evidence? How do you know? Do you have factual evidence behind what you say and what you support?
I
They're
don't
good.
think
They're good. They're a little chalky, is all I'm saying. Like they're a little chalky. Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. They're all right. That's how I know I'm getting old, because it's like that fake sweet taste. I don't like it anymore. I don't like the fake
I
sweet.
like it.
I don't have facts about what, Lewis?
Lewis, come up.
What do you want to talk about?
My screen turned off.
Oh, no.
Whiskey has been death staring a fucking leaf outside for like the last 30 minutes. He's
Yeah, I don't think so. The only thing I still like is I like the is it Hostess? I think they do like the mini donuts. But I don't like the powdered ones. I like the chocolate ones. Those still taste good. I like those ones. But yeah, it's like zebra cakes. Like every so often I get a hankering that I want one, but it's like, I don't know, it just fake, like tastes fake. I like it.
leaves are nice to watch.
I used to love Swiss rolls. And I think it doesn't help that I started watching like Great British Bake Off, and they always do like a roll contest. There's a week that they do like a Swiss roll, and I'm like, that looks fire. It looks pretty easy to make. I want to make it at home. I don't want to buy it that crappy little package.
Mine
bougie
just
now.
depends. Like if like during Shark Week and stuff like that, I want all the artificial like sweets and shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
other times, like,
Mm. I say, and then I like down an entire bag of hot fries for a week. I just buy hot fries. Actually, they're
actually,
gonna look different now that they're taking the dyes away, and I'm not excited for that.
I was telling Manny about that. I said, should we just buy everything in bulk? Like I was not a hot Cheeto girl in high school. Okay. But as I got older, I used to do white girl elotes when I was pregnant with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hot Cheetos, corn, mayonnaise, cheese, and you like stir that shit with the, oh my God, it's so good. I have a whole bag of hot Cheetos right now. I'm like, I'm gonna make some spicy noodles. I'm gonna put
There you
hot
go.
Cheetos in them.
I'm still not a hot Cheeto. I prefer hot fries over hot Cheetos personally, but that's just me. Somebody in the chat said, "Who do I support for POTUS?" I always say I think it's still too early. I need to see what the midterms look like, what the country does in the midterms to kind of see where we are. We know Newsom's going to run. Like I'm convinced Buttigieg is going to run. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm okay with either of those options personally. I know within my friendly community that there's issues, but again, I don't know. Do you guys want to lose or what? I don't know what to tell you. But
It's
having
harm reduction.
right. But having serious conversations about it, I don't think we can do until after the midterms.
Right.
Like that's where my focus is right now. And we're gonna kick it into gear in January. Like it's gonna.
I
be
think the
time to-
biggest part too is we need to activate the voter base.
Well, Mama Source. So that's the thing. They don't support trans people. I don't think they don't. Here's my thing. I don't think they don't support. I don't think that's the right way to say it. They do support trans people. They just don't understand it the same way that most Americans don't understand it, aren't willing to. And I don't think it's something that we need to make the main platform. Like we're not going to win on that. We're not going to win on that issue. I love my trans friends. I love them. That's not going to be a winning issue federally, like on a presidential standpoint. I think and we can critique the fuck out of them. I have no problem doing that. Buttigieg's answer, I think, was a little bit more, he needs education on something he's not looked at. Versus Newsom's was, I think, trying to appeal to a group of voters on a podcast that he should have fucking...
Well, I think it was Joe Rogan's podcast, if I'm not mistaken.
It was Shapiro.
Was it Shapiro's?
Was it Shapiro or was it Kirk? He did.
It might have been Kirk. I
It
think
might
it
have
was
been
Kirk.
Kirk.
It was probably Kirk.
And I don't agree with it. I'm not defending him on that. It was Kirk.
And I think even to that point too, you know, Val, I see your comment, and I don't think
Absolutely,
when we make these suggestions, it's not that we're completely dismissing the community. Newsom's podcast, CK was the guest. Gotcha.
Okay.
It's the fact that the amount of damage that is currently going on in this administration and the repair that needs to happen within the next election, there are only so many things that we can head force and focus on. Because I could sit up here all damn day and be upset about the fact that women's reproductive rights aren't going to be the forefront. I can sit up here all damn day and talk about the fact that specifically special needs education is not going to be the head front. Like there are so many things that I want
never
to
is on a national stage.
It's not going to. And it sucks. But the biggest thing is we need repair.
Right. And we're not
not
even
even
able
just
to repair.
not even not even just repair. We need to come to an agreement at the table as leftists combining, whether you are a moderate Democrat, whether you are a far leftist, whether you are a liberal, whether you are a socialist Democrat, whatever the fuck you are. Collectively, everyone needs to come to the table, push aside their selfishness and their actions, and we need to have that discussion.
Yeah.
Because
and I
that's the
think-
issue.
And I have no problem with critiques because I think I was very much pro that when it came to the whole Israel thing in regards to Kamala. Like, I didn't fucking agree with her stance on that at all. But once we get her in office, we can apply pressure. We can see that even with Trump, who we have no power with, we can apply pressure. It
Mhm.
exists. It's possible to put pressure on these Congress people to then put pressure on the president. I think we could have done that with Kamala. I think we could have moved her there. I absolutely think that. And so if we take these issues that are very, very important and very important to us, and I think if we withhold our vote for it instead of when they're on the campaign trail, putting that pressure on them so that they can make that like quick 2-minute speech about these people and how they care for them and how they need to be represented accurately nationally, I have no problem with doing that. But I'm not going to withhold my vote. I'm not going to tear them down. As much as the Republican Party is infighting right now, when election time comes around, they lock the fuck in. And like, we need to lock the fuck in. I don't know why we can't fucking do that.
The issue is we have such a, and I don't even like saying issue. The difference between us and the Republican Party is we have such a diverse group of people that we all have different voices, and we all want everyone's voices to be heard. There is only one demographic in the Republican Party. It's white men.
Yep.
That's how it's easy to do with the messaging.
Yep, sure.
They know how to say terminology. They know how to make them sound smarter than what they fucking are. We try to make sure everything is going well. We try to make sure everything is moving forward. But the issue is there are, in my opinion, I'm going to say with my own opinion, there are some people who feel like if you give up one thing, you can't have it. And that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to give up, let's say, again, me example, right? Moving forward and wanting to have reproductive assistance and making, benefiting reproductive health, right? That may not be at the top priority of Newsom or Pete Buttigieg, but that's okay. At least I know it's not a fucking Republican. It's not JD Vance who wants to continue this tyrant. That's the thing. It does not matter whose name is on the top of that fucking ticket. The mandate for leadership is in action as we fucking speak.
Yeah, it's the
does
whole
not
other
matter
party.
who it is. It's the Republican Party's go plan.
And here's the thing, like, do you think if they don't message it, do you think that Newsom's going to come into the presidency or Buttigieg is going to come into the presidency and continue with the executive order that doesn't let trans people serve in the military anymore? Do you think he's going to continue with that? No. He's going to fucking repeal it. Like, we have to pick our battles where we pick them, and we fight for human rights, and we fucking do that, and we make it clear to them that that's where we are, and it's going to be because that is nationally, it's an issue that most people actually agree on, is to leave trans people the fuck alone. So I don't have any issue with that. I really, really don't. I understand what everybody's saying based off of answers that they are being given, but we can't do this again. I mean,
and I'm never the blue MAGA mentality.
No.
Never, ever of that. But
no.
let's sit here and actually, 151 people, most of you are friendlies in here, right? If you can sit down and have this conversation and understand that unfortunately we live in a two-party system. This is not and this is the thing that always annoys the fuck. Well, when's the time to do it? It's not fucking now. We won't have a country to have if you want to have a third party, okay? This is, when it comes down to it, it is about triage. It's not about recovery. Right. There are wounds that are open. There are parts that are still, and it's going to take a long time. So you have to put someone in, and we have to stay up on it. We can't just sit here and become fucking complacent.
Nope. It doesn't end. Even if we win in 2028, it doesn't stop.
No, you still go on. You continue on. You continue to put in blue. And this is when we can step forward with with movements coming up. Thanks 13 Dot for the 10 on the green app.
But mine too. Thank you. 13 Dot. Make sure you guys W13 Dot.
The point I'm trying to make is there are so many things we all want, and we can all see the pain that we are seeing through human rights. But the issue is the fact that the foundation that this country has at the moment, even with all the bumps and bruises, it is just getting beat to fuck. Yeah. Someone has to come in and try to repair it as much as they can. And after we get it to an okay level, then more progressive motions. We see it happening in local areas.
And I want to be clear on something for myself, I'm probably speaking for Olive too. I
Probably.
have privilege. I'm not trans. I do not
Mhm.
live as a trans person. So I have the privilege, and I will acknowledge that, and you guys can eat me the fuck up in my Discord, in my chat, in my DMs. I have no problem with that. I will listen to it. I will listen to you, and I will take it. I have the privilege to be able to say, we need to fucking focus. And I know that that's my privilege to be able to do so, because you're being harmed regardless of who's in office, but even more so with who is in office right now. And so I understand that. Mama Soros had said that they like Andy. I can
I don't
guarantee
mind
you
it.
but most people don't know who he is. He does not have
No.
enough name recognition for 2028.
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see personally because I hear a lot of people talk about Andy Bashir,
In our circles.
even outside our circles. At least when I was having conversations with friends back in Virginia when we were talking politics.
Well, but he's
But-
closer over there. That's probably why.
Right. But I don't know.
You don't hear that shit on the West Coast. You don't talk about
No,
Andy Bashir over here.
You don't. Where's Kentucky?
No, I love Mama Soros. I like Andy Bashir. I think he's great.
I think
he's got
he's
a great
great.
future in the party, and I think he's going to be able to connect kind of those like moderates that are sitting there. Like I think he's really, really good for that. I just don't know if he's going to have enough name recognition by the time we get to where we're going to get to. Like I think if he runs, I think he'll be on the debate stage. I think we'll finally get to see him. It'll be a kind of like, oh look at this is going to be like the future of things that we're seeing. I just don't know that he's going to be there.
Let's do something real quick. To the 151 people in here, right? If you voted for Kamala Harris and what was I going to ask? Hang on. If 151 people, put a 1 in the chat if you have read the Mandate for Leadership and put a 2 if you have not. To the 154 people, 1 if you have read the Mandate for Leadership, 2 if you have not. 2. No one put a
long.
3. I'll find you. It's long. It's
Very long.
There's nothing wrong if you have not read it.
Bits and pieces. Yep, me too. I haven't read the full thing. I'll say that.
I've read the full thing back and forth at least 8 times. The thing you guys need to understand with the Mandate for Leadership, aka Project 2025, it does not matter who the fuck is on the front ticket of the Republican Party. Who put a 4 in the chat? Sparky! The thing I'm trying to
You said
explain.
Don't put a 3.
So that is true. You can read it off of, you can go to the Heritage Foundation. You could find a PDF file right then and there. It is like 900 and something pages. It is a lot to read. But I stated before, it does not matter who is on the top of the ticket for the Republican Party. Whomever is on it is going to fulfill that. Someone like Vance, who is mentioned, one, it's what made me switch parties, honestly. I didn't know that, Izzy. Huh. This is when I say that it does not matter. This is something I echoed even prior to the election when the Mandate for Leadership first came out. Does not matter who is on the fucking ticket. It could be Trump. It could be Haley. It could be fucking eyebrow guy from South Dakota, Doug Burgum, or whatever the fuck his
God,
face
yeah.
is. Does not matter.
Well,
JD Vance, well, no, in Blue Eyes, JD Vance is not just pro Project 2025. He is mentioned.
he's hand selected. Remember, again, chronological order, very important, guys. Remember who was on
Doug
Trump's
Dimmadome.
short Doug Dimmadome, home of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Remember who was on the short list for Donald Trump to pick as VP. JD Vance was not on that list. He wasn't there. This was not somebody that the news organizations were talking about at all. He had a list of people that he was going to pick from. JD Vance was not one of them. And then all of a sudden, he came out and he said, well, this guy, JD Vance, is going to be my VP pick. Why? Oh, because the Heritage Foundation and Peter Thiel paid a shit ton of money and came to Trump and were like, hey, buddy, Project 2025, like, we paid you money. This is the guy we want. And he wrote the foreword.
Mm-hmm. Not even to mention a lot of people in Trump's cabinet were a part of it. A lot of them, specifically Scott Bessent. Oh, hi, Blue. I thought you were
He didn't
someone
show
new.
up
I'm
with
like,
his little
oh,
face down there, so I'm so sorry he's been in the queue that whole time.
we didn't know you were in the. You could have yelled. You could have messaged
Yeah.
us on
Put
Discord.
a hand up, or
I mean, I wasn't in any rush.
he's not like Naquan being there yelling at me.
Oh, peace.
I just want to. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you go.
No.
I just wanted to add a little perspective. Nitro.
I heard that.
That's the perspective.
I heard it though.
the perspective of him knocking over the trash can again.
Again. You need to like bolt that to the fucking ground or something.
But I just wanted to add some perspective as a member of the Black community from what the thing that I constantly hear from Black people who vote Republican is the Democrats haven't done anything for us. And they have this kind of idea that if they're contrarian, then that means that they're free thinking. Just because they are going against the grain, that means that they're above it all and they're thinking for themselves when it couldn't be further from the truth. I've said it in chat earlier. I would much prefer a apathetic party to be in place, a party that does nothing for me, than a party that is actively harming me, than a party that is actively trying to erase my culture, that's actively trying to kick people that look like me out of the military, that are actively doing all of these things to hurt my community. I would much prefer just have the Democrats be in there and sit on their hands. Yeah. And then we can then try to push them to do stuff, as opposed to have a party that is doing things negatively to us and we have to try to push them to be neutral.
Right.
Look, here we go again. No one put a 3 or a 4. I'm asking for a specific question. Do not fuck with me. What I can do,
Right, thanks.
please. If you don't, Sparky, you owe me $10. Anyways, if you guys want, I can pull up the breakdown I did for the project for the mandate for leadership. Kayla, you don't have mod here. I'll mute you too. Both of you owe me $10. If you guys want me, instead of what I've been doing in the morning, trying to have debates, if you want me to continue to break down the mandate, if you want me to break down the mandate for leadership, word for word, and we can have discussions around it and talk about how he's fulfilling different parts, I can do that. Yeah, Keela, is it Keela? Kel
Awesome.
Kel Awesome? I feel bad. So mandate for leadership is Project 2025. But if you guys give all of them, that doesn't count, Kayla. But if you guys want me to, I can do that. I can pull up my breakdown. Kel Awesomevin. Okay. I can break that down.
It's Kelvin, just they slotted awesome in the
Oh! You know, I'm silly. So put a 1 in the chat if you'd want me to do that, and put a 2 if you just do the same thing you've been doing. That's what I'm asking for. One. I swear to God, Sparky, I'm looking. Yes.
I feel like it's a good answer.
I give it. Okay. I can work on that. But the thing is, guys, is I still have the Kate. The thing is, though, is if I'm going to do this, you guys still have to kick out my goal, and then we come over here, and then I yell at MAGA with Monica.
Not just that, I expect to see folks who put 1 in the chat to actually be there.
Yeah.
Correct.
Big W's to Scarlett again for the 4-0 on the Blue app. Thank you, Scarlett. You know that you do not have to do that. I know you are going through things of your own. If you guys want to help Scarlett with the things that she is going through, please go into Olive's bio, into her link tree, and there is a GFM for Scarlett, for their family, for the shit that they're going through because of this shitty administration and ICE. Scarlett, I love you so much and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, that knocks down the goal down to just 40. That's it.
Nice.
Now you guys can kick the rest of it, god damn it. Because, the thing is, and I want people to understand this, right? MAGA's not going to come up on our panels anymore. They're far and few in between.
Mm-hmm. They're just going to be mad in the chat.
That's it. There's nothing to defend right now. So we have to, I look like a baby Betty Boop. Aw, thank Mamasaurus.
So real Johnny, I agree with you. I thought about it this weekend. I should have worked on it this weekend, but I'll probably do it this week. I'll probably do the same standard thing that I do, and then I'll try to work on something this weekend. I think I'm going to start switching over to a more outlined platform with specific key talking points that we want to reference, and then me and Olive can have our opinions on that talking point. We can talk about it, and then we can, move on to the next part of the outline. I think that that's where we're at. I think it is I mean, we've done enough showing that they're pieces of shit, I think, or showing that they don't know anything. I think we've done a damn good job on that. And if they still want to come up and have conversations, we can absolutely do so. But I think you're right. I think that we have shown enough of how shitty they are. And I think we need to get to a more a platform that's easier for people to digest. Give them the information, but in a way they can take in, small little things at a time,
Sparky.
so that they can digest and take in and kind of look at their politics in a different way. I think.
I mean, I would like, so for people who don't know, Monica and I have had this plan for a long time. It sucks. We have not worked on it. There's a whole other Discord. I think what I might end up doing is just maybe with your permission, we'll just make your Discord a little bit more broader
we
and
can
have a
add
separate
a whole section if you want.
That's
to.
what I was thinking,
Yeah,
but
totally.
there's going to be a whole section of it's called Unladylike, just so you guys can get a little excited. And the idea is not as good as Jay does it, but a similar version, not so really to RTP and what he does, and more of a conversation. Think of like not the Steve level of like giving the news, but more of a talking podcast and talking politics. That's
he's
the
gone
plan.
this week. He's on vacation in Mexico. He can't say
Where
anything.
the fuck is he in Mexico?
His birthday.
Fuck Jay and his
He goes
birthday.
to goes to Mexico with his family for his birthday.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Anyways, so I don't have my own separate Discord. I used to, and then I deleted it. I don't remember how long ago I did, but
It's been a while.
I have 2 Discords, technically 3. Doug's, I have my section in Ari's, and then me and Monica share a Discord.
Chicky asked, what are we doing? I said, getting married. I mean,
Damn,
I mean,
that's subtle.
going over a project 2025.
Mhm.
Sparky said, I'll be a
Also-
witness.
W Jillian in the chat for the 10 on the blue app.
W.
Thank you.
Jillian.
But and I can also
I
What?
gotta check mine. Jillian, I think, sent me 20. W. Jillian.
yeah.
Said for being you and helping your family till your hubby gets paid. Thank you. Like
Like,
you run
this
the
is-
jewels now. Okay, got you.
Noted. Run the jewels. I want you guys to like really understand this. There's going to be a shift in a lot of creators. It's not going to be this whole one-on-one debate things until maybe the election.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
It'll
that's
probably start
usually-
up again.
But there's a different area. We need to continue to move in a community, and there are still people who use this as a form of income.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, and I think that would be a good idea to move into that kind of form, and then we can, move back when it's getting closer to the midterms, because then I would rather it be focused on talking about midterm candidates in very hot races that we're going to see. I think that that's going to be a really, really important thing to focus on this next year. And I think that's kind of how it works. It's just an ebb and a flow. It's like, okay, well, we need to debate right now because we need to reach voters. And then it's like, okay, well, we need to pull back and we need to talk about what's going on now that the election is over and what we can do with what we have and things like that.
and we can talk about the harm in the third. See, look,
Mhm.
Amethyst, one of the biggest things I strongly dislike. I say strongly because I only really hate one person. The one thing, and maybe I could try to understand it better. I don't like people who just sit and say that they're never going to vote because there's never going to be a third party candidate.
Yep.
I think you're lazy.
Where's Jill Stein? Back in Russia.
Cicada.
Back in Russia.
Now look at that Shuckett sitting there complaining. Is he
What
in
is
the
he
window?
doing?
Nitro.
Nitro.
What?
Oh, cord. Or bar.
Also support Blue. Blue has links in bio.
Yeah,
What the
also.
fuck is happening? Blue, you're muted.
Yeah, I know.
He's like,
Oh.
it's fine. I'm just showing off my crazy cat. I don't need to
Yep.
talk.
Are you on the bottom floor? Oh, I heard that. Are you on the bot? Like, is that the? I saw fence.
Yeah, it's just flat. We don't have.
Oh,
floors.
what? Like my fence is off the. You know.
Yeah, Emma Thirst. I talk about it a lot. How in Colorado we have
Support
ranked
Nitro. Make him a blue app. That's crazy.
My app
how-
is
sorry.
his blue app.
that's true. His is
Sorry. I
No,
didn't mean to
you're
interrupt.
I've mentioned it quite a few times how Colorado had ranked choice voting on the ballot this last time around, and it just didn't make it. I think a lot of people don't understand it, so I think, but I know that it'll be something that it'll come up on the ballot again. I absolutely agree. You asked about Newsom Bashir. I don't think that would be a bad ticket.
I don't think that's a bad ticket at all.
Mhm.
I think I hate saying this. I hate saying it, but I understand. I don't like the idea of having a full meal ticket. I get it. I understand. I
Not
comprehend. I understand.
They're not ready.
Um,
Like, yeah, we got Kamala, but like they're not ready. They're not ready to have a woman there.
Gen X TikTok's been doing that shit for. I think it's the new update that they're not showing up
Yeah, I
on the
think they're
inbox
just, like,
bubbles.
Fucking shit up. Johnny, you said you don't agree in what my advice is for why, like, what your advice because you don't vote because you don't agree. My biggest thing is to check your privilege, what privilege you may have, and to vote for harm reduction because
Jillian,
that's what we need to do.
Julian, thank you for a 10 on the blue app for a trash can that Nitro can't knock over.
A nitro-proof trash can.
Nitro-proof trash can.
I bet they have cat-proof trash cans on the Zon.
Shuck it, that's not true because I have spoken to you and you have spoken to RTP multiple times where he talked to you about if you would have voted for Nikki Haley and you said no. So don't lie to me, Shuck it. You would not have voted for a woman.
And Shuck it, when you speak to other women, shows me you would never
Yeah,
vote for a fucking
the way
woman.
you speak to other women proves to me you wouldn't vote for a woman. So who, Shuck it? Tell me in the chat who would you vote for as a woman candidate on your side? When you say check your privilege, so what I mean by that is what privilege do you have in the society, right? Like, so my marginalization comes from the fact that I am a woman, and my income. But my privilege comes from the fact that I am a white woman. And so the things that I experience in way of misogyny are one thing, but I don't experience things, let's say, medically necessarily as harshly as a black woman would in this society or a black man in this society experience. There are things I don't experience in that way. I'm also part of the LGBTQ, but I am in a cis representative relationship, heterosexual relationship. So that's a privilege I have that I appear to be what I call the Republican wet dream. I have a husband and 2 kids. So I get the privilege of not having society attack me because I come across as what they are used to seeing. Like, that's your privilege, right? Your privilege is maybe being a white male.
Why is Bush trending on
You
Google?
vote for Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice ain't gonna run.
She's
Right.
71 years old. The last time she was in office was Secretary of State back during Bush's.
She owns the football team.
Yes, Condoleezza Rice ain't been relevant in
Yeah, give me
Years.
Give me a woman you would
Over
vote
a
for who
decade.
would actually run on your side. Let me correct my
she
question.
wouldn't get any vote. She's been out of the spotlight for so long.
Oh, yeah.
She's too busy owning the Broncos. Partially, Walmart also owns them, but
Like, and this is where I giggle because you guys throw out all these women. What the fuck? Nikki Haley is a woman who votes against other women, right?
I think they still would have won with her, though.
I don't
I think
think
they still
so.
would have.
I don't. I think if it was Kamala v. Haley, I think that would be different. But I think if it was Haley v. Trump, Trump still would have gotten it. Or Haley
Oh,
v.
no. If Trump wasn't in the picture, is what I meant. Yeah. Ew. Shuck it.
Winsome
Ew.
Sears was a shitty person.
Right.
Winsome Sears did nothing beneficial for the state of Virginia whatsoever.
Terrible candidate choice.
Abigail Spanberger.
Spanberger.
Spanberger. Thank you. I always think Spanberger. A Spanberger is so much better for the state of Virginia in multitude of reasons. Winsome did jack shit while she was attorney. She was what? Attorney General? No, she wasn't. She was What the
Who,
fuck was she?
Spanberger?
No, Winsome. Lieutenant Governor. She didn't do shit. I always think Spamberger. Maybe that's why I'm thinking.
We need AOC to run. Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
It's not
Keep
time.
her in the house.
It's not time. They're not ready.
No different than I love Jasmine Crockett. I love her to fucking death. I think
She's
she's
not ready
great.
either.
She needs to stay in the house.
She's not ready either. Like, we have to be honest about that. We might love them.
I can see Jasmine in the Senate.
I think she would do bomb ass shit in the Senate.
Mhm.
Also, my fellow Michiganders, make history again for me, please. There's a black man who's going to run for governor. Great I can't think of his name on the top of my head right now. Crockett did a video with him.
Shuck it.
No,
You
she
voted
does
for
not
Trump.
shuck it.
You voted. I don't even care. You voted for Trump.
telling a woman to stay in the house is wild. I didn't say stay in the, you know what, Sparky? Touche. Okay? Touche.
And Winsome Sears said that not employing somebody based off of the LGBTQ status is not discrimination. So you
Look, I would love nothing more than a Kamala Jasmine ticket. I think that would be a bomb ass ticket. I think we would get so much shit done. But that's not reality right now.
The United States is not ready. And we just have to be
No.
honest about that. They hate us. Like they hate us. They hate women. On all sides.
And even
Until-
bringing in a bit of intersectionality, even being part of a marginalized community myself, being a black man, I also recognize my privilege as a man, that I have male privilege.
Shuck it, you can't even
don't
talk,
care.
dude. All you
I don't
have is
think-
fucking ad
And
homs.
Shuckit, yeah. And this is why Shuckit gets blocked for months at a time. Because Shuckit does not understand that how I speak with nuance. I am actually one of the people inside that I think Kamala is done. She's done. I don't want her to run again. I think that would be stupid. She now has way too much baggage attached to her for the moderates and the Republicans on that side. It's done.
I think we just let someone down that had great potential for this
No, I
country.
agree with that. We
No,
let
I
her
see,
down.
but
yeah.
I also understand what you mean by that statement.
But is it career killing? Yeah. I think
No, I don't think it's career killing.
in way of a presidential run, I think so.
Correct, maybe.
Being in the cabinet, I could see that.
I think she would be a bomb ass Secretary of State. Hell, fucking put her as the press secretary.
Put her in the DOJ.
Yeah. I just think
It's not that I don't think she should get another chance, Kayla. I don't think it will matter. I think what has been done to her, not just the MAGA base that hates her, I think what has been done to her in regards to her reputation for
you have
moderates and Republicans, I don't think you're going to get that back.
you have people coming into her fucking book tour asking her questions about Palestine and Israel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did have people in my queue. I didn't realize they might not be.
Oh, well.
Shut the whole ass up.
Hey, shuck it.
She did it to herself. That's just silly.
Think about what you did.
He
Take a
won't.
lap. I know. He'll just sit and hate watch. Links are in bio, buddy.
Reverend, how are you today?
I'm alright, how are y'all?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Oh yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
59 in Georgia.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Oh man, that's the best president ever. Grocery prices down, gas
I
prices.
haven't
They're not.
blocked. I haven't blocked separately.
I know, because he's digital blackfacing.
Of course you are. Why can't you show your real face?
That is my real face.
That is not
It's
your real
not.
face. Turn on your camera.
Okay.
You can only speak if you turn your camera on.
Go ahead and drop because we know you're not going to turn on your camera.
I'm not, you dumb whore.
Uh-huh. There you go. Turn on your camera.
Whores get paid. W.
I do. I get paid pretty well.
She gets
Nope. Turn on your camera. Throw all the ad homs you want. Turn on your camera.
Just go ahead and drop because we
Yeah,
know
just
you're
go
not
ahead
going to
and run because I'm not going to have
You're
this
not gonna
conversation
turn
with
it
you
on.
if you're being disingenuous from get. Yeah.
Crap.
Anyway, guys, grocery prices are not going down. Let's be clear on that.
My gas prices. Sorry.
I don't want to hear about fucking gas prices right now.
Motherfucker talked about the pipeline yesterday.
Hate it here. This is
I
so
used
easy.
to have that shit down to a fucking like rhyme. Val, I think AOC's great. I just don't think she should leave the House of Reps yet. The price of eggs. Garage. I remember sitting on Doug's panel and all they would talk about is that goddamn pipeline. The key line pipe. Yes, that pipeline.
Dan, I just want you to know that I told my husband about shark eyes, and now it is something that we use in our vocabulary. We were watching our PBS documentary from Ken Burns last night, The American Revolution. If you're not watching that on PBS, you need to be. It's fucking amazing. It's long. Every episode is 2 hours, but it's fucking awesome. And there is a historian on there, brilliant guy speaking, but he just doesn't have very expressive eyeballs. And my husband was like, he has shark eyes. So that's just a thing now, we say. So thanks for that, Dan.
I was stimming yesterday while I was sitting on the couch and I kept mumbling stupid single pitch just randomly. And Manny's looking at him and he goes, What did you say? Did you think about what you did, Shuckit?
So I want to give my opinion.
No. Answer my question.
What question? What are you talking about?
Did you think about what you did?
No, he didn't.
About
Shuckit.
what? What are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about.
I mean,
Shuckit,
that's the
I'm going
answer
to give
your
you some
question.
credit here. I think
I
you're
know.
way too smart to be still supporting Trump. So why are you still doing this?
Well, I want to ask you a question. This is why I was in a meeting or I couldn't come up earlier. So I want your honest opinion. I really do.
Sure.
So my reason for saying I think Kamala ruined her career is this. This is why.
Okay.
When she was asked the question, what would you do different? If she would have just said, listen.
You can't admonish your boss.
Hold on. She could have picked the most random thing. It wouldn't have mattered. At least she would have said she would have changed.
It wouldn't have
something.
mattered to the voters, though.
Hold on. Let me just give you my opinion. I want your response to
You
it.
already did.
No, I didn't.
Sure.
So
Yeah, you did.
if she said something, she would have been okay. The dumbest thing she could have done is said nothing. Because now what happens is if she decides to run again, this is the problem she's going to have. She's going to, if she takes a debate stage now,
Sure,
she's
they're going to tie her with Biden's policies. I agree with you on
No,
that,
no,
but I
they're
think
gonna
that's separate
ask her.
from the answer. No, shuck it. Here's my thing. I
They're gonna ask her
disagree
the
with you
same
on the
question
premise.
again.
Shuck it. I disagree with you on the premise. I disagree with you on the idea that she would, if she would have said something, whether it be frivolous or not, that it would have mattered. I don't think that would have mattered. I think it is a talking point you all have held on to as your excuse for
That's
why
not
you
my
didn't vote for
premise.
her, and now you can't defend this man.
That's not my premise. You didn't let me finish.
It is.
The problem is when she takes the debate stage for 2028, they're going to ask her the same question. Here's where the
Okay.
problem
Who
lies.
said she's running in 28?
Listen to what I'm
Let's
saying.
say hypothetically she is
Listen to
then.
what I'm saying. If she decides to run, this is the problem she'll have if she runs. And this is why she'll never run. Because they're going to ask her the same question. And if she answers again, no, she's going to be.
She's not the VP though. She's not working
God,
under the
can I just-
president right
No,
now.
Can I
Shaka,
just
because it's
finish?
no.
You're
that's
not
why I'm saying I
understanding.
disagree on the premise because one, you don't know that they're going to ask her that again.
You did-
Two, it
you
wouldn't
did
make any sense.
Shut
They asked her
the
that-
fuck up,
They asked
Shuck it.
her that. They're not going to ask her that again. They asked her that because she was the VP. And again, you don't admonish your boss. All they would have said, and I have said this before, if she would have admonished her boss in that way, they would have used it against her by saying, look, she doesn't even agree with Biden. They're infighting. How are they going to be on the same page as a party?
It's going to be pivoted regardless.
It was
She
going
also-
to get twisted and used.
She also
Correct.
said more. She also said more than just nothing.
Right.
She said there's not. Now, hold on. She said there is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact. She later said in that same interview, "You asked me what is the difference between Joe Biden and me. That will be one of the differences. I'm going to have a Republican in my cabinet." She later down the line, after being attacked by Trump over these statements, but saying that she is Biden. Clearly, I am not Joe Biden. I am certainly not Donald Trump. And what I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our country. So these statements, since y'all for some reason y'all have absolutely no sense of nuance, you have no sense of critical thinking. You just take the words being said and just run with them, and then don't go any further than the initial statement. What she said is that she is going to be different.
And
She
she
will
made
be
herself
different from
different.
Joe Biden.
I understand what you're saying, Blue, but again, you guys didn't let me finish. Again, if you think in a million years, if she ran again, they wouldn't ask that question on the debate
They're
stage,
not going to because she wouldn't be
you are
VP. It wouldn't make
crazy.
sense to. It would not make sense to ask her that question. She is not VP, and she's written a book since then. It makes no
if she
sense to
ran
ask her
for
that question.
president again, they would totally ask that question
No,
again.
they would not.
Just to try to
Why?
see
What relevance does fucking Joe Biden have in the year 2025?
28.
He's not
28 is
president.
crazy.
He's
They
not.
wanna see what
Look,
her
Joe
policy
Biden is out of office, Shuckit. You can get him out of your fucking mouth. You can stop that shit and
she
stop
wrote
bringing
a
him
fucking
up.
book about it. She wrote a book on the campaign trail. She made herself different, and in her book, she's already separated herself from his policies multiple times and degraded how she was treated by that admin during that time during her campaign run. They would not ask her that question because it wouldn't get them anywhere. That
Can we
wouldn't make
talk about-
any fucking sense.
Can we talk about hypocrisy? No. Shut the fuck up, Shuckit. Can we talk about hypocrisy here for a second? You're pointing fingers at a black woman more often than not while you voted for a man who is on the fucking
pointing a
emails.
finger.
You can't talk about critiquing someone because you voted for the worst man in office right right now. You have no fucking shoes to step in.
Okay.
You don't.
I'm not pointing the finger at her. I'm just
You
saying-
are. That's all you've been doing
Don't
since you
worry,
came
you
into
make
the
yourself-
fucking chat.
That's how you make yourself feel better for voting for the shitty
My
things that you do.
God.
Make myself feel better. I'm fine
is.
with that.
Then answer my fucking question then. Why are you still
Why are
on
you
this
still
train?
doing
'Cause
that?
You're too
Well, I'm
smart to
trying
be.
to have a mature conversation.
No, you're not. You never do.
You never want to. All you do is throw fucking ad homs.
Shut
Shuck
it.
it.
Then
You
answer
can't
me
have a
because this is-
conversation.
Then answer me because this
Why
is
are
my
you flipping
platform.
out? You're
You are
flipping
too
out.
smart to be on the Trump train still. Why are you still there?
There's some things I like. There's a lot
Like
of things
what?
I don't like. But again,
Like what?
what? Like what? What do you mean? Like what?
What do you like?
I like what he did with the border.
What is
like-
He didn't do
long-lasting-
shit.
What's long lasting with that? Shuck it.
Again, you guys are just being disingenuous. if
What
you
is
think he's
long
done nothing with the
lasting?
border.
Shuck it. How will that be long lasting?
It's a temporary fix, but the government both
Temporary
sides
for
are-
how long? Because they're not
Okay,
proposing
hold-
anything
can I
in the
fin- you asked
legislative
me a
branch to do
question,
anything.
Then you cut me off.
Because shuck it, you don't mean it. Okay,
Yes,
it's
I
a
do.
temporary
If you
fix.
let me-
How temporary?
Oh my
4
God.
years? 4 years? His entire
It's not
4
even
years
4
of his lame
years.
duck ass presidency is temporary. Why aren't they putting anything in the legislative branch to
Yes,
get
yes,
this done?
You asked me a question, then you cut me off.
Why
you
aren't they
didn't
doing
listen to the
anything?
full
I'm
question.
capable of having
Why
a
aren't
true
they doing
conversation.
anything in the legislative branch to get this done long form?
I'm going to say it again. It's a temporary fix, but both parties are responsible for the
Sure.
border problems.
Cool. They had a bipartisan bill that Trump killed, and you know that. And we've talked about that a million times. Why aren't they doing anything
And there was
legislatively
problems with
to
the
make
border-
this
with
long
the
lasting?
bill, too.
What's their
'Cause the
plan beyond
Democrats just
temporary?
want to make
What's
everybody
their
a
plan
citizen.
beyond
This is the problem.
temporary, Shuck it?
So why don't you talk about the total
What's
facts
their
in the border
plan
bill?
What
beyond
about-
temporary, Shuck it?
I'll cut you off. I didn't hear all of your question.
What's their plan beyond temporary, Shuck it?
They don't have. That's what I'm saying. Neither party has one.
No, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. The Democrats did. They proposed 6
There was a
different
bipartisan-
goddamn
The
bills
problem
under the
with their
Biden
There was a
They wanted to
bipartisan
know that.
bill put forward
Yeah.
by the Democrats and
They
the
wanted to
Republican
make
Party,
everybody a
and the
citizen.
man you voted
That's why
for
it was shut
shut down that bill. Shuck it.
That's
There
why
is
it was
nothing
shut
he has
down.
done that is going to
So
benefit
bad.
anyone.
They
You
just
are
wanted to be
genuinely
citizens for everybody.
stupid, Shuck it.
You're
This
so
is the
bad,
issue
babe.
I have with like people like you. You genuinely pretend that you're smart when you're not. I disagree with Bonnie. I don't think you're not smart enough to be a Trump supporter. I think you fit in the right fucking
Smart,
demographic.
He's just disingenuous.
I'm 10 times smarter than you. Al.
No, the fuck you're not.
Okay.
You're okay with that being a temporary fix that can be repealed as soon as a new
You're sitting
president
on
comes in
TikTok
office.
begging people for money. I'm a manager with a major company.
This is a job.
And yet you're always here, Shuck it.
You're fucking
Money doesn't make
You're
You're
ridiculous.
always
smart.
fucking here, Shuck it. Keep watching, bitch. You are so fucking disingenuous. You are fine with it being a temporary fucking policy that after 4 years they repeal and nothing gets done and it floods back in, according to y'all. You don't want them to do something long form when the Biden administration proposed 6 different goddamn immigration bills and the Republicans voted them all fucking down?
Oh, yeah,
Miss me with that shit.
Did you see the account she made?
Mhm.
Yes.
Kind
I
of made me
screenshotted it. That's
chuckle
what I
a
was
bit.
doing.
I was scrolling through because I was scrolling the Twitter, right? The fun application that I will never call it. And apparently there's pictures of Trump being photoshopped on a pig. And I was trying to figure out where this came from.
Oh, what he said to the reporter.
President Donald Trump told a reporter, "Quiet, piggy," during an exchange with media on Air Force One about the e-files.
Yep.
You guys are no different than the man you fucking voted for.
Yep.
You're not high and mighty. You are no different than the trash you elected. This is who you want to represent this country? Great. We fucking got it.
Yep. Got it. You suck.
Sleep in the fucking bed you made.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
Is that for who I think it's for?
It's probably me.
It's for you.
It's me. It's mine. Telling me to take a lap.
So is it Olive or is it Blue?
Is it me or Blue?
No,
They
it's
wonder
for
why
me.
we're so angry. Right. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to be angry at you for being disingenuous. I'm gonna. Come
It's
back and
for Blue.
come back. Come right back.
Come back, Blue.
Like, I'm going to be mad. And I'm mad. Listen, when I crash out for people like Shuck It, it's very specific because I've listened to this man talk for 2 years.
And fucking Look,
way.
James and the Giant Peach, whatever the fuck your name is, you have been obsessed with me since I've been on this application. You have been fucking obsessed with me. You followed me from Doug. You followed me from the man I will never name again. You have followed me around, and yet you proceed to continue to harass me. Like, it's crazy. You guys have nothing better to do, but yet you yell at me because I'm on this app talking politics.
Like, I don't. Like, I'm. Just say who you are. Like, I would rather that. I'm still going to drop you. I'm not going to have conversations with you.
I would rather you say it straight to my face, and then I can walk away.
Yeah. Like,
because
Chuck tries to pretend he's a good person. Drew tried to pretend he's a good person. Like, you're not. Big Boat tried to pretend he's a good person. You're not.
TikTok, I'm not sending a comment. Fuck you.
You and send a comment. I'm on a panel.
Fuck you.
Leave me alone.
37 comments were sent.
Yes, that's exactly what I got.
Why not send one too?
No, fuck you. I ain't doing that shit. I want the funny AI to come up. I haven't seen that. God, Chuck, it just makes me want to like.
It's just so bad.
Oh, okay, 4. You know what, Sparky? That's fine.
Comment.
Comment.
Like, that's where it's frustrating. My thing is, he is smarter than that. He's just
TikTok,
racist and misogynist, and he just doesn't want to admit those things about himself. That's what it is. He is smart. Drew is smart. Big Boat is smart. But they are racist misogynists, and they don't want you to think that they're racist.
37 comments were sent. About half of them were from a do-rag.
Oh my God.
Like, I apologize when I crash out because I don't like yelling. I know how it gets when you hear a bunch of people yelling. Overstimulation, I get it. I get it all the way through. But let me tell you something real fucking quick. Being calm, being the bigger person in a scenario is not ideal. I'm not going to be a fucking bigger person when it comes to someone who is openly either calling me a pig, calling me all these fucking names. I'm not the bigger person in this scenario.
No, that's the other thing. The amount of shit that Shuckett has said about Olive in comments that I have screenshots of and on live on panels. That's just him being disingenuous about his political beliefs, let alone how shitty of a human he just is. Why are we doing the alphabet and chat?
I'm looking at live chat, Chickie.
Wash me. You guys, if you are not in my Discord, go ahead and join my Discord. The link for that is in my bio. If it is not working, please try to paste it into a browser. That should help it work. I just redid the link, so it should be working.
Gotta tune into the house, ladies. It's just like, again, by 13.
Evil Josh, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
32 in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, because everything pretty much. I mean,
Name one thing we can talk about it.
The snack program.
Snack program?
What's the snack
Yeah.
program?
What's that?
It's supposed to be the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, but everyone just buys snacks with it.
Oh, prove that.
Well, the stats that they released, majority of, like, there's data out there. You could look it up.
No, you made the claim.
You're
so I'd like for you to
32
bring
years
that. I would love
old.
to see that.
Yep, I'm 32.
Two out of the 5 most things bought by the.
2 out of 5 of the most.
Who's
things
your
bought
buddy?
on-
Why don't you have your buddy
that it's
come
too
on?
early to be drinking?
He can come up.
No,
Let me come up.
go get your own account and come up. You don't need to be on your friend's account to do that.
He does.
Sure.
He's coming.
No, I actually think you're
2v1.
No, you're kind of cute though. Actually,
That's great. I'm in a 15-year marriage, so that's great. But I
Yeah,
do
she's
have
in
spicy
15
links in my bio if you do want to pay to see it.
Also, who would have any interaction with a Trump supporter? You guys barely last.
But you can
longer
pay
than, like,
to
3
see
seconds.
it. I charge
Wait, oh, for real? Oh, shit, how much? How much?
$9.99 a month.
All right, I got. Yo, that's a steal.
It is. You're right. Get in there
Why?
before I increase the
spends that on
prices for
Xbox
Christmas. You're right.
But
Where's
listen,
those
the snack
stats?
program.
Yeah, where are those
Let's talk about the
statistics?
So
They're on the
food-
internet.
So
They're all
food
over.
purchased on Snap, about 40 cents of every food purchase dollar was spent on basic items like meat, fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, and bread. Another 20
not
cent,
enough.
another 20 cent,
Enough.
another 20 cent. I'm still talking. Another 20 cent was spent on sweetened drinks, desserts, salty snacks,
Yep.
candy, and sugar. The remaining 40 cent was spent on a variety of items such as cereal, prepared foods, other dairy products, rice, beans, and other cooking ingredients.
Oh, so
So
things that'll
only
last longer.
20%
Right.
of the SNAP purchases were on snacks.
No, 2 out of 5 things. The number one thing bought on the supple, whatever the fuck, meat, poultry, seafood. The second thing is soft drinks, a non-necessary item. The third thing was
No.
dairy products.
Where are you getting
The
that
fourth thing
from?
was beef
Where-
How
products.
is soda
Source.
non-necessary? Why?
It's
Who
sweetened
makes the
beverages.
rules
It's
on
not
that?
soft drinks. It's sweetened beverages.
Sweetened beverages. But who makes the rules on who gets to buy it? So you're poor, so you have to fucking suffer and you can't have a soda?
Like I don't get it.
Like, what?
I don't understand why do you, no don't
No,
hold
no,
on
no.
me.
I don't
Don't
understand
hold
that.
on me.
I don't understand
because
that.
it makes no sense why you want to sit in your high morale horse and pretend you can tell people what they can and can't
Poor
fucking
people
eat
can't
or
have a
drink.
soda?
That's
Yo,
crazy.
Olive, add me on Snap. Yo, Olive, add me
No,
on Snap.
I'm good. I also have links in my bio.
Yo, come on. Wait, you do have links in your bio? Oh,
I
alright,
do.
I'll add you. I'll add
Sure.
you. I'll add you after this. I got
Why
you.
do we punish poor people that they can't have a soda?
Hold on, because look at all the fat people on the snack program.
That's not true. I'm on
That
Snap.
has nothing but weight has
And even if
nothing
they
to do-
are, that has nothing to do with what they're eating.
that has nothing to do with the
Uh-huh.
food that they consume.
No, it's their access
Yeah,
to
like
healthcare in walkable cities.
No. Listen, if they
Yes.
were on a better diet, they wouldn't need access to healthcare, right?
That's
No,
not how
that's
that
not true.
works.
No,
No.
no, people
Do you
have
not
no,
understand how
people
many
have
different
health
like
problems that are genetic
like
that have nothing to do with that.
illnesses and different syndromes that people have to deal with when it comes to their weight? Do you not comprehend that?
Yeah, because chronic disease is from obesity, right?
No, but
No.
those are
Yeah, yeah.
those things can be genetic and have nothing to do with your diet.
Yeah, but can being a bad diet actually trigger these genetics? Yeah.
That has
No,
no.
no, 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 no.
Listen, ladies, it's a snack program.
No,
Prove
it's
it. You've
not.
yet to prove it.
You haven't showed
So,
anything.
Josh, do you advocate for universal health care?
Mm.
No, hell no. No,
course
definitely
not.
not.
Then
Why
you
not?
can't talk about
Hold
something
on.
like a
Why-
snack
why not?
program.
Because
not?
people are just going to go in there and the doctor's going to say eat better and exercise.
What?
No,
Why the
You
fuck
don't.
do we
So
need
you. So you've
universal
never been to
healthcare
a.
for
So
that?
you've never been to the doctor before.
Yeah, ever.
It's like
Yeah, huh?
Jesus. Oh,
Yeah.
have you?
Yeah.
And your
Doesn't
doctor
sound
told
like
you
it.
to eat better and exercise, and that's it. That's all they told you.
Not me.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
me.
So when you speak about people on SNAP, what about the 15% of our active military that are on SNAP?
Yep.
Yo, Blue, you're kind of cute though. I think you're the cutest out of all of them.
Nah, don't worry about that because I'm already taken.
Yeah, Blue's taken.
Oh no!
Yeah, she's in the chat right now. But 15% of military, 15% of active military are on SNAP.
So you're gonna tell our active duty personnel what they can and can't eat and give their fucking children?
1.2 million veterans are on
You're
SNAP.
you are ridiculous.
They're just trolls.
No, I'm not. How?
Yeah,
You are.
You're
Because
32
I care
years
about
old, and
people?
this is how you
Because I
You
fucking
don't
care
care
act.
about people. You don't care
Yes,
about
I do.
people.
Let me explain how I care about people.
You're
If you're trying to take
32
away the money that I use to buy my children stuff for lunch and dinner, then you don't care about people.
Yeah, but you can buy them good shit.
I do
Nutritional
buy them good shit, but one of my kids is really picky. What am I supposed to do with that?
Oh, well, honey.
Oh well, my kid starves. Fuck off. You guys go tug your rope somewhere else.
I would go play lightsabers in the dark.
Yeah. Oh well.
And then you
That's
might
your
still
response
have
to
to
my
come
kid being picky.
closer.
My kid will not eat. Oh well. And like
Also, I put-
Rory made a good point in the chat, you can be 100 pounds and be diabetic. Like
Yeah.
there are things that are genetic that are just a part of your life, things you're born with that have nothing to do with your diet.
New idea for a background. I posted it in live chat. Choose your character.
Here's my thing. I meant to bring this up today. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
They're like, well, no, Bubba's not Bill Clinton. Bubba's a horse. That's worse.
Right.
If Bill Clinton consented to having his shit blown, because, Trump blew his stack, that's why his voice is gone. If he consented to that, that's just two adult men consenting to a consensually LGBTQA slay relationship. Okay? If it's a fucking horse, That is bestiality. It's not consensual, and it is not okay. In what homophobic ass world do the Republicans live in where it being a horse is better than it being Bill Clinton?
The lesser of two evils, I guess.
My God. They are unwell. Unwell.
Yeah, I think it's really, it makes me happy to see and I know a lot of people are just doing it for clicks, but people running with the listen piggy and doing what they're doing with pictures of Trump.
I like where he was at his golf thing or whatever, and he's all saggy tittied out. I like that one. Rod, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Did you
Are
vote
you
for Trump?
chewing with your mouth full, or are you talking with your mouth full?
Sorry, I was eating one thing and I said something.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 19.
What state did you vote in?
Ohio.
Why are you still supporting Trump? Olive, I cannot.
I love Twitter.
Why I'm still supporting Trump is basic. I mean, bro, he's trying to stop immigration.
Is he with something that's going to be long lasting?
He's going into the internal factors. He's not just doing the external. Oh, they can't come in. He's making their countries better.
Why is stopping immigration good?
Huh?
You said he's trying to stop immigration. Why is that a good thing?
No, I don't think immigration's bad, but I think it's better when it's done through due process. Through
He's not giving them due process.
He's not giving people due process.
No,
I think you heard a bunch. Look, so with all.
Wait, can I finish my?
No, because you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, go.
You don't know what you're talking about. So
what title is immigration? What title is immigration, Rod?
Wait, man.
Exactly, my point. You can't have this
with your
conversation.
mouth full.
He's doing it on purpose now. I think it might have been the other guy that was in the room.
I think so too. I was about to say, hey, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, come get your friend.
If you guys want to be terrorized in Monica's Discord, link in bio.
Traumatized. That one was traumatizing.
Yeah.
Jai, how are you today?
Good. What about you?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
25 and PA.
All right, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I like the way he's handling the Epstein files.
By not?
No. Well, see, the thing is I used to own a landscaping business.
That's
and
right. That's the fakest accent I've ever heard. That's
Josh, go find a better hobby.
Yeah, no, that was fake as fuck. Anyway, I'd rather talk if you're not gonna you gonna eat your cornbread?
Cornbread.
You guys have never seen Life. You should see
I
Life.
have.
It's an amazing movie.
Life.
And I've told y'all my husband has Ray's Boom Boom Room tattooed on him.
Yeah, I think you said where too.
On his lower stomach.
Is that what did it?
I loved him before I knew that it existed. I don't know. 15
Where
years
is
later.
Rated? No, kidding.
Don't tell stories. I already told that story. They already know, babe.
I know about it.
It's not like I showed them pictures or anything.
That'd be
I just
weird.
said it. No, you can't get to your point, Rod, because you keep putting food in your mouth. And that's gross.
Hi, Scarlett.
Yes, what? He has the phrase Ray's Boom Boom Room tattooed on his lower stomach after the movie Life. Don't make fun of my accent, you racist liberal. How does it make me racist by making fun of your accent? Your fake ass accent. That was a fake Southern accent. No, Rod Wave, I'm fine. Thanks.
If you pay out the goal, maybe we'll think about it.
Yeah, if you finish out my $20 goal, that would be great. What is it? What was the original of this picture before they put their faces on it? Is my question.
Oh, I don't know. I don't ask questions I don't know to.
Yeah, also Southern isn't a race, so whatever. Whatever. I think it's just, I think it's just that group of friends still in the room just fucking around anyway. I'm convinced. What did you do?
Oh boy.
Oh. Why does he have to have the pursed lips when he does it? Bill Clinton got George Washington teeth.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
not fulfilling the gift, Rod.
That's nice. Thanks for the lesson.
Stupid seagull
Penny.
bitch.
Thanks.
That doesn't count either,
That's
Rod.
crazy. He's trying so hard though.
Drop a universe, maybe. Then
yeah,
we'll talk.
There you go. That'll do it.
Cheeky.
No.
Rod, I said TikTok universe. He broke.
He's trying so hard. Again,
That's not a universe, Rod.
he's trying to do enough for. I can't count those enough to know what's going to be 20. But
You gonna get a lot.
again, all I'm going to do is ask you what he's doing that's long lasting. And like Blue asked you, what is negative about having immigration? Fine. What is negative about immigration and what are they doing that's long lasting, Rob?
God, I didn't mean to eat. Like, I
Okay.
did say 20. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? I guess I might as well like support creators. You know?
Yeah, you should. What are they doing that is long lasting for immigration, Rod?
What's long lasting for immigration is he's getting the reason why people illegally immigrate to America is because of the terrorists and the cartels.
Sure.
Like 90% why people
The
from Mexico immigrate.
the destabilization that the Americans have done to those countries.
And he's targeting the cartels. We're at war with the cartels.
No,
You already
we're
said
not.
it.
No, we're not.
He's bombing boats.
Yeah, that we don't know have
They're
drugs on
fishing
them.
boats. What's the
Um,
consequence of someone smuggling rugs? Death.
Hey, if it can stop the cartels and make them more nervous.
That was not my
Prove that they are-
question.
Prove that they are rug traffickers. Prove it.
Why don't you prove to me that they are?
No, you have to prove that they are.
I mean, why can't
That bong rip is not helping anybody at all.
I meant to
Yeah.
say, why don't you prove they aren't?
I can't prove,
Can't
a,
prove
negative.
a negative.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
I can't prove a negative. You
Then
would have to
prove
prove a
that they
positive.
were rug boats.
I mean, that's what Trump said. That's what a lot of them said.
Can't
I
you
mean,
just believe what he says?
Trump is having military people at that thing. You think they would
Doing
know it- they
illegal
would-
shit. He is doing
Those are
war
drone
crimes
strikes.
as we speak.
The aircraft
Okay,
carriers have
okay,
people on them, but
they're
those are
having
drone
military in the seas at those places.
Yeah.
They're
No,
literally-
no.
they're literally-
We
their whole
just
job-
set down. No, Rod. No, those are drone strikes. Unmanned vehicles that are doing that. We have just now sent down a carrier that has troops on it towards Venezuela. I think you have the timeline of this all fucked up. No, those are not. There's not like people in boats from our side over there off the side that are like, "Yup, got him." Like that's not what's happening. We do not have troops down there like that.
Rod's over there like,
Next question.
My dad keeps calling me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, Trump's
Did your dad vote for Trump, Rod?
a bill's not gonna stop anybody from illegally passing. At the end of the day, we already saw with Biden. I mean, the most illegals
What
come
makes
into
them
the
illegal?
Not
country.
true. But that's also not true.
What makes them
Not
illegal?
having a visa.
No.
No.
Go home.
What law did they break?
No. What are all the different ways that you can get citizenship in the United
They
States?
did not come in this country. They did not come in this country without a visa or a
No.
citizenship.
What are all the different ways that you can get status in the United States? How many are there?
Like, I think 3?
Nope.
4?
Nope.
How many?
8.
8.
Mhm.
What are all that?
Asylum, which isn't a visa. A cancellation of deportation order, DACA. Humanitarian parole. I-360 categories. Prima facie. Temporary protected status. Special immigrant juvenile status. VOC statuses. Parole in place. Those aren't all
Wait.
visas.
Yeah, but that's only temporary. I don't know. So you're saying temporary protective
DACA is not
status? That's
temporary.
just you temporary like protection, right? Isn't that what it is?
So yeah, Trump gave a bunch of immigrants from Venezuela temporary protected status before he left in his first term. It's the same status that Haitians were granted because of the civil war that was going on in Haiti. Mhm.
It is a legal status.
It is a legal
They are
status.
allowed to be here.
Okay, even if say that, but there's still people that aren't doing any of those 8 things. And
I
coming
agree
in,
with you,
right?
but we can't calculate those numbers because they wouldn't be documented.
Exactly. That's why illegal immigrants are bad. Illegal immigrants are good for the labor force, but you can't.
No, Rod. No, because that isn't. Fucking. I'm not even debating again. I'm done. I'm just coming in to let y'all know that I'm back. Good try though. Tried. That one said my internet. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Anyway. Yeah, maybe it was that. That's what it was. Why is my internet doing that? My internet doesn't want me to be like, I'm not even going to be here that long. Okay. But no, I'm really not going to be here that long. We're going to raid Olive. But I'm just making sure so you guys know I'm here and follow my backup if you're. Guys, I have my live access back, but my internet is giving up on me. So what we're going to go do is we are going to go raid Olive. I will tell Olive to go live. I don't know why my internet keeps fucking doing this to me. But if you are not following my backup account, I can't keep bringing it up because it's being a pain in the butt. Do so. It is my same name, just Monty Duh, with an extra H. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's having trouble with the appeal. It's like, okay, you were appealed, but like I can't keep coming back. So guys, I'm going to tell Olive to go live and then we'll go raid Olive. I love you all so much and I will see you tomorrow after my internet comes back, okay? Love you guys. Bye, bye, bye. My account's fine. Love you, love you, love you.